very good morning students. Welcome back to our maths class. So students, in our today's class, we are going to learn another topic from division, that is division of a 4-digit number by a 2-digit number. And also we are going to learn properties of division. Right. So children, in our last class, I started this lesson division, where I have taught you division meaning, terms of division, division fact, multiplication facts, and also how to divide a 4-digit number by a 1-digit number. I'll show you the process. Alright, so in today's class, I'll show you how to divide a 4-digit number by a 2-digit number. Right? So let's take some examples to understand today's topic. So, example number 1. Example number 1, 2340. It's a 4-digit number divided by 50. Okay, number 2. Number 2 is, let's take another example, that is 2676 divided by 12. So these two examples, first we will see how to do, right? Division of 4-digit number by 2-digit number. Okay, so let's start. Dividend is what? 2340. Divisor is what? 50. So now here you see 2 is smaller than 15. So we will take 3. We will consider 23. Alright. Now we will see a number less than 23 or equal to 23. Okay, to do the division part. So 15, 1, multiplication fact we have to find out. 15 into 1, 50. Do subtraction now. So we cannot subtract 5 from 3. So we'll do borrowing. Alright, from tens place. 13 minus 5, 8. Here 1 minus 1, 0. Now 8 we cannot divide it by 15. Right, it's a smaller. So we'll bring down next number, that is 4. Okay, now we will find out the number less than 84 equal to 84. 15 into 5, 75. Right. We cannot take more than 84. Otherwise, we won't be able to subtract. So, we cannot subtract 5 from 4. We need to borrow. 14 minus 5, 9. Again, 9 we cannot subtract, divide it because 9 is smaller than 50. So, we will bring down next number, that is 0. Right? That is 0. It becomes 90. Now, we are going to find out the number less than 90 or equal to 90. 15 into 6, 90. So remainder is what, children? 0. So if we divide 2340 by 15, we get how much quotient? 156. So Q means quotient. Alright? How much we will get? We will get 156. Now come to next one. 2676 divided by 2. So here you see, we cannot take 2 because 2 is smaller than 12. You take 6, we will consider 26. Alright. So 12 multiplication fact we have to find out. 12 into 2, 24. It is less than 26. Now subtract it. 6 minus 4, 2. Again 2 we cannot do division because 2 is smaller than 12. So we'll bring down next number. What is that? 7. 27. Okay. Again we'll multiply 2 into 12, 24. This is less than 27. 7 minus 4, 3. 2 minus 2, 0. So 3 is smaller than 12. So we will bring down next number, 6, to make it bigger so that we can divide. So 36 divided by 12. That's 3. So remainder what comes? 0. So if we divide 2676 by 12, we get quotient how much? 223. So this is how you have to do division of a 4-digit number by a 2-digit number. Alright children? So first question what we got? Quotient is 156. Second one 223. Alright? So next take one more example, then we'll start the properties of division. Now children, example number 3. Along with example number 3, I'm going to show you how to check the correctness of division. There is a formula how can you check the whether your division is correct or not. Right, that's what I'm going to explain it to you. So let's first do the example number 3. 3195 divided by 10. So 3 is smaller than 10. That's why we'll take 1. Also we'll consider 31. Okay. So 10, 3 is a 30. Okay, multiplication 10 into 3, 30. Now 1 minus 0, 1. 1 again smaller than 10. We'll bring down next number. Comes 90. Right? Now 10 into 1, 10. Now subtract it. 19 minus 10, 9. Okay, 9 is smaller than 10. We'll bring down the next number to make it bigger number. 95. 10 into 9, 90. So how much left? 5. So 3195 is not fully divisible by 10. Right. How much left? What is the remainder? Quotient is 390 and remainder is 5. Now children, whether this division is correct or not, we are going to check by using this formula. Here I have written checking for the correctness of division. So the quotient into divisor plus remainder equal to dividend. With the help of this, we are going to check now whether this division is correct or not. Right. So first we are going to see which one is quotient. How much we got quotient? 319. Into divisor. Which one is divisor? 10. Into 10. Okay. Plus. How much we got remainder? 5. Okay. Equal dividend. Dividend means 3195 we will get or not. We will see. Okay. So I'll give equal sign here. 319 into 10. It comes 3190. Plus remainder plus 5. So now you add it. Quotient and divisor multiply. After multiplying we get how much? 3190 plus remainder. Remainder is how much? 5. Add it. How much you will get? 3195. So our dividend is how much? 3195. That means this division is correct. Alright children? So in division you can check whether your division process is correct or not by using this formula. Quotient into divisor plus remainder equal to dividend. So in this question our quotient is how much we got? 319. Divisor is what? 10. I have written. Quotient into divisor multiplied plus remainder. If any remainder is there you have to add it up. So quotient into divisor we get 3190 plus remainder plus 5. So what is our dividend? 3195. So our dividend is correct. Understood children? So this is how you can check the correctness of division. Right? So you all practice this. Clear? The next part which I am going to explain to you now is the properties of division. 3 properties are there that I am going to explain. Clear? Now children, properties of division. Alright. So I have taught you how to divide a 4-digit number by 2-digit number. I hope it is clear, you have understood, and I have also taught you that how to check the division process is correct or not. Right? Now the properties of division. Like multiplication, we have a certain properties of division also. So these are the 3 properties. So let's see what are the 3 properties of division. Number 1. Dividing a number by 1 gives the same number as the quotient. When you divide a number by 1, what is your quotient? Your quotient will be the same number. For example, 13 divided by 1, you will get quotient as a 30. 4127 if you divide it by 1, your question will be 4127. That is a property number 1. Dividing a number by 1 gives the same number as the quotient. Alright? Number 2. Dividing a number itself gives the quotient as 1. That means what? When you divide a number by itself, you will get quotient as what? 1. Say for example, 14 divided by 14, your quotient is 1. 2512 divided by 2512, your quotient is 1. Clear, children? That means when you divide a number by itself, you will get the quotient as 1. Next, third property, division by 0. When you divide a number by 0, it is not possible or and is not defined. Not possible and not defined. For example, 10 divided by 0, no answer. 1257 divided by 0 are not defined. So these are the 3 properties of division. What is number 1? Division by a number by 1 gives the same number as a quotient. That is a property number 1. Second one, dividing a number itself gives the quotient as 1. That means when you divide a number by itself, you will get the quotient as 1. Third one, division by 0 is not possible and it not defined. You cannot divide a number by 0. Clear, children? I hope the properties are clear. Okay? So children, let's give a quick recap what we have learned in our today's class. So in our today's class, we have learned how to divide a 4-digit number by 2-digit number, right? Then we have learned how to check the division process, and the last thing we have learned the properties of division. So children, whatever I have taught you, kindly go through it once, you practice it once. Alright? So next class again we will continue with the division chapter. Thank you.